Hello, this is Sarah talking about the integrated life coach training that'll be offered in June. It will synthesize coaching, meditation, and healing together. And I'm often asked the question, how do I use these modalities together, and how is the training going to support a practitioner's own process? So the first is the way I blend these modalities, and the reason I find it so necessary is that healing occurs on many levels, and working with the body is instrumental, giving people tools of empowerment such as meditation, where they can center and ground themselves and become more aware of their own actions and patterns, is very helpful to the client. And when I do work with people individually, what I do is I'll often have them sit down in meditation, and I teach them basic meditation tools. And while they're meditating in the first 15 to 20 minutes of our session, I will give them an energy healing. And in this energy healing, in the training, I teach 4 different ways of healing. Generally, what I do is an aura healing, where I scan the area around the field of the client. So when I do this, I can pick up on different blockages that exist within the body's energy field. And you can scan the chakras, and this provides information on what is going on with that person. So instead of maybe saying, I notice that your throat chakra is blocked, I might say, have a question about how comfortable he or she feels speaking their own truth. And often what I've noticed is with what comes through in the energy healing is often revealed in our coaching session. So after the client is also meditating while I'm administering an energy healing, because this actually helps facilitate that process, it allows the person to drop in more deeply into their own body, because a lot of times we're kind of living in our head. And when this happens, it really allows this person to get in touch with their own intuition. And one of the practices that I also offer through this training is helping people to come into a meditative state, and while they're in a meditative state, asking them coaching questions. And this is effective because what happens is you're bypassing the chatter that goes on, and all the processing and the talk therapy and going over stories that it really isn't necessary for healing in the present moment. When you can facilitate that process of helping people get in touch with their own intuition, that's a muscle that they can begin to start building on their own. So coaching in that sense only lasts 45 minutes. You get a lot more out of it. It's less talking and processing, much more direct, much more clear when someone's speaking from a deeper place, from an embodied place, not from just their head. So that's how I work with people. The training is really designed so that people can learn how to synthesize their own passions. So, for example, if they enjoy aromatherapy and massage and want to incorporate that with coaching, they can do that through this program. It's really meant for you to be able to design in your own way your unique offering, your unique gift for healing in the world. So it's really a platform in which you can experiment and try different modalities together.